Guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. You can see my beads, right? Yeah. I just want to say thank you to all of you who have subscribed to my channel. Please, for those who have not subscribed, who they come on, oh yeah, smash the subscribe button now, and yeah, click on the like button now, and as well as share the video. Yeah, just want to say a big thank you to all of you who have subscribed, those of you who left comment, those of you who have been watching my videos. I know it's not easy to get data in some countries, like Nigeria, to be. Some of you are not going to understand it, but it's not easy buying data in Nigeria. So if you've been watching my video and you're from Nigeria, please, I want to say thank you so much. And if you're in America or wherever you are and you've been watching my video, I also want to say big thank you to you as well. So today I want to share my trip all the way from Nigeria to the USA. Yeah. Um for those of you who have not, who just had your interview, or those of you whose interview are about to come, like that's a CR1 and IR1 category to be precise. Those of you who are about to do your interview, or those of you who are doing your interview as already and planning to travel, yeah. I just want to say this video will also help you a lot. Like, let me just share my own experience. It was really, really nice. After my interview, my interview was scheduled for March 6th, the 6th of March. I didn't tell anybody, you understand, because I was scared at first. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna wait until after my interview before I start telling people that I'm traveling or things like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to jinx it. You understand? Like sometimes when I'm having those kind of big things coming, like I don't want to tell the whole world, and I think it's a good thing because I mean, sometimes you want to tell people, you want to tell them, oh, I'll be going for interview, or I'll be traveling soon, but you don't really know who actually means well for you. So you got to keep some cards to your chest, you know what I'm saying? So I kept my cards to my chest. I didn't tell anybody. So I just told my family I was going for an interview, but I didn't know what kind of interview it was. That's my, yeah, over there in Nigeria. Only my wife knew the kind of interview it was. So I told her I was going. Told her I was going for an interview. They thought it was a job interview, so I don't want no pressure. Like, oh, please, oh, make sure you pass. I don't want that. I just wanted to go there and let God do His thing. You know what I'm saying? So after my interview, by the way, I posted videos about everything about the interview documents. I posted videos. So if you have not watched my previous videos, go and watch it now. All right. So after my interview, now there was pressure on me for that interview because my wife already bought my flight ticket um before the interview. So you could see that I was scared. Like, what if it goes into administrative processing? I don't know. I was thinking that though, but I was just scared. Normally, I'm not gonna sit there and tell you, oh, everything was just I just did everything. No, I'm not gonna lie. So she already bought my ticket. I'm not supposed to be leaving the country on the 5th of April. My interview was on the 6th. So I went for the interview. I was so pressured because I didn't want to not get my visa on that day. I didn't want anything because if it goes into administrative processing, it could take weeks. It could take months, depending on how it is. So I didn't want that to be my case. So as soon as the guy told me that he would issue me a visa, I was so happy. Like I'm saying, I jumped out of the consular office just like that. But it was so funny. As soon as I came out, I was so happy, but then I was waiting for my visa. It took about 6 business days. 6 business days. I think on the 7th day, that's when I went to DHL to get it. When I got it, I got it around I think 16th. I can't remember. Sometime around that time of March. So I got it. When I got home, I was just so, I don't know how I was supposed to feel. Either I was supposed to be very excited or nervous. I don't know. Like I was just there. Like I just took my visa, went home. I was still doing some things by the side, so I tried to round it up so I could collect my money. You know what I'm saying? I do some little, yeah. So yeah. So that was what I was doing. I collected my money. So before nobody, I don't want to travel and leave the country with my money hanging somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to get some of my money. I just decided to like wanted to take a week to rest before I travel. But before then, my wife and I we discussed it. She said, "Oh, David, I would love if you could come earlier." So we changed my flight. You just had to pay more money, and they changed the date from 5th of April to 29th of March. That's in March. So I decided to take a week to rest and put myself together. Guess what? Malaria and typhoid did not allow me rest. So I literally came here. I not recovering from that, but I battled out for like 1 week. I went to the hospital, get myself treated, and was home, weak and tired, and things like that. So, but it was fine. It wasn't nice, but I kind of knew like I stressed myself a lot. I really stressed myself a lot, reading sleepless nights and everything, going from one place to the other to get everything set so I could go for my interview. So I don't want to go through all of that process anymore. So after when that date came, I packed all my things, put them in one big luggage. You know what I'm saying? One very big luggage. Put all my things. I didn't want to carry two, but I had space for two bags. But I wanted to just go with one, so it could be easier for me to just move. When I got to the airport on that day, I'll be keeping some clips here. You'll see got there, did everything I needed to do, I got very early. My flight was supposed to leave by 2. No, my flight was supposed to leave by, I think, something 4 or 5, thereabout. But I got there very early as 9. 9 a.m. I don't want Nigeria Wahala, traffic and everything. Yeah, so before I even got to the place, let me even tell you this. I booked a hotel around VI in Lagos. If you were in Lagos, you know where VI is. A whole thing I did was because there was a time my wife came to Nigeria, and then I wanted to take her back to the airport, but I didn't calculate Nigeria properly that day. Got there late, and she wasn't able to go with any of her luggage. Only went back with her carry-on. I was so mad. So ever since then, we've always made sure that either we leave very early or we go book a hotel close where we can skip larger part of the traffic. So I book a hotel on the 28th, and I went there and I stayed there around VI. So that way I've skipped all those traffic around Aja, Lekki. I've skipped all those traffic that early morning. So I woke up very early, got on the book an Uber that took me to the airport. So yeah, my family came to the airport to meet me, but me, I went from there because I didn't want to hear stories like I got there late. As soon as I got to the airport, did everything I needed to do, got in the flight. Before I got on the flight, I decided to like eat my final, Nigerian food for once because I don't know how the place was gonna be over here. My wife doesn't really know because she's not a Nigerian, so you know what I'm saying. So yeah, um, I then Nigeria process. I'm telling you, it's very stressful. Like it's very stressful. Not about you getting things though, but one place to the other, they check this, check that. Mental, like it was so stressful. Like no. So I actually flew Rwanda Air. I'm not doing any advert for them because So I actually flew Rwanda Air, and it was a connecting flight. So I had to like from Nigeria to Kigali. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be showing you some of those videos, and I just was able to video one or two things. But Kigali airport was nice, was really really cool though. And then from Kigali we connected to Doha. Doha is in Qatar. That was the way because that was the cheapest ticket. So some of you might want to ask me, why do you have to go through all of that? But well, some ticket I was seeing was over $2,000, was 3,000. No, I can't spend that. You know what I'm saying? So we try to spend what we could. So yeah, so I entered. I had to make 2 stops before I got to the United States. So from Kigali to Doha, I think it was about 4.5 hours or something like that. So my mind, I've already flew 4 hours plus to Kigali, and then from Kigali to Doha, so that's like 4 hours. Everything was around 9 hours though. So in my mind, I always remember that my wife always spent between 12 to 15 hours to get to where she was going. So I was having a rough calculation that like it's about 5 hours away or something. I didn't know. So when I got to Doha Airport, my God, that was the most beautiful airport I've seen. Yeah, that's the most beautiful. I don't know about other airports, but you see that airport in Qatar, Doha, man, that airport is. When we got to the place, our flight was delayed for I think about almost 2 hours. So guess what? I got on the flight. In my mind, I was thinking 5 hours away. I got on the flight. I didn't check the time on my distance very well. And then I got on the flight, and then as we took off, I didn't just know what touched me. Like check your. I decided to check. My God, my Father, it was 16 hours from Doha to the United States. The worst thing is I was sleep. I was sleep. In my mind, I thought I've slept for for 5 6 hours. I would just wake up. I only slept for 15 minutes or maybe 25 minutes. So the time was not moving. I was so tired. I don't at least that one even had movies. I started watching movies, got tired, played Burna Boy song, the whole album, got tired, stood up, walk around, got tired. So it was so super boring. My eyes started turning red. I was so tired. Yeah. So after the long 16 hours flight, finally got to the United States. And then all the little here and then I got home. So it was nice, but the only thing I want to say is if I had known, I would have come with some Nigerian food. I didn't want to get to the airport and they seize all of my things. I didn't want that. I could have tried to come with a goosey, I would have tried to come with, some other kind of stuff like that will make my, I just miss yeah. So for those of you who want to travel, please make your inquiries. Try to find out what kind of food stuff you'll be able to travel with that they're not going to seize. You know what I'm saying? So when you get to the America, like they don't really check your bag. They don't check. They don't check what you bring. Once you get to that place, they only check color your passport and do whatever. Then you go downstairs and look for your bag. Then you move out. They don't scan nothing. They don't do. You know what I'm saying? If I know, I would have put a go see there. Some dry pomo. No, they don't allow pomo to come. But yeah, if you blend a lot of things like ogbon or I think they should be able to. I think we can with any food stuff at all. So that was my yeah. So when I got here, we have to start looking for African market, and it's far from where I stay. And then yeah. So for those of you who want to travel, please make your inquiries properly. Don't just rush like me. A lot of things I just rushed because I was just over. I wanted to just come and see my wife because I knew like I missed her so much. Although she was in Nigeria in December, but I just couldn't wait because like we waited for almost 3 years or something before we finally got to be together. Like that was crazy. So I didn't want to waste any more time. So that was what it was. So please, those of you who are traveling now, like I said, make sure you find out what stuff you are able to come with because when you come here, it's different. Everything you have to pay, 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 pay. And then if you're converting the money into Nigerian money, then you'll be mad. Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? You'll be mad. If you convert it, like, what? I'm spending this just for one meal? But then you can't think like that because if you start thinking like that, you will not eat. Oh, I tell you the truth. So yeah, but it's a nice place. I'll be sharing some of my videos of where I went to, where the places I've been to. We'll be sharing some of that later. But this is just some of my experiences traveling from Nigeria to America. And to be fair, to be honest with you, I like it here. I like it here because it's cool. Just go your way. Everybody just goes their way. They don't really visit you. You don't have to visit anybody. No too much shouting and everything. Just go do your thing and go back home and sleep. And me, I'm the kind of person I'm so good at living by myself. I don't need crowd around me to be happy. I can stay in the house and I'm okay. So one thing that makes me happy the most is going to work and yeah, so I'll be sharing other things with you as I get to figure out some things. So I'll be sharing some of my experiences here as well. I'm sure you're going to laugh a lot, but I don't want to start with that right now because if I tell you, you're going to laugh and laugh and laugh, but I don't want to tell you that today. So that was my experience from Nigeria to United States. At the end of this video, I'll be posting some of those things, all those videos I just managed to get. I'll add it to it and post it. So until then, see you guys next time. Love you all. Peace out. Hey, bye. Oh yeah, ude. Oh yeah, subscribe now. Oh yeah, subscribe. Oh yeah, press the like button. You understand? Like yeah. So press the like button and subscribe to my channel and see you guys later. Yeah, and I also got this my beat from Nigeria. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure that I keep reminding myself that I got something that reminds me of way back when I miss Nigeria. I must tell you the truth, but I mean, this place is cool if you ask me. So yeah.
Yes, this is me still at the Nigerian airport, getting me some beef and some drink for the last time. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to keep these things as little memories. It's crazy, you know? Yeah, it's crazy. I just finished with everything that needs to be done for the flight and just waiting to, join the. Yeah, like go sit and wait for my flight. It's crazy, like. Anyways, went through a lot today. Everything is literally money. Pen to write money. Yes, I'm at the
To count.
airport now, Nigerian airport. See people standing in the queue, just like that. Yeah, we're getting ready. This time is getting ready. C'est jamais le son. Yeah.
Minutes of being closing the living door benefit above in this level. Ladies and gentlemen, comfortably seated is very so. Your handler in the compartment to the seat in front of you. No luggage will be placed on the edge of the fixed seat with my needed on there. Operate and smoking policy portable reinforcement in the passenger. During the flight strategy to ensure your safety video have on board. This aircraft can request you for attention. Any figure of the queue on board.
Now, all the way from here to Doha. Yep, that's the guy. Uh-huh. Yep, yep, yep. That's the guy. Trying to locate my gate right now. Wow, so beautiful. Okay, we are here now. Finally, United States. And look at it. United States. Look at the